guys and happy Tuesday. Welcome to my newly finished-ish front room. Do you want to see? Got units that go all along the wall, right up to this one. There's a gap just big enough to fit the curtains so they drape nicely behind it. We have our clock on the wall. We have some whiskey, because why not? TV. I'm still undecided as to whether it's going to stay here or I'm going to elevate it a bit to about here and have it on the wall. The moment I'm thinking of putting it on the wall, but I'm not too sure about what to do with the cables because they'll be even more exposed and more obvious going down there. So I'm undecided, and they've got loads of storage up there. I'm so chuffed. You'll notice that the carpet's still blue. That is going to get fixed. We need to go in and or actually pay for it. And I think they said 2 weeks, so it's still going to be a while. So I figured if I get everything as good as I can, oh shut up, watch. If I can get everything as good as I can set up in there, we can at least enjoy the room for what it is. The units down below, on the bottom, are missing something kind of crucial, but I'm not going to bother with them until we get the carpets in for a couple of reasons. So this is what is missing. Come on, can you see that? It's too much light on it. There we go. They're the legs. So they're going to be about 10 centimeters off the floor. Oh. Also, I screwed up. The drawer front that comes from IKEA, it looked like there was like a pilot hole for the handle. But when you put it on, it turns out the pilot hole means that it's at the bottom, which is ridiculous. Don't know what's going on there, so I'm gonna have to buy a new drawer front and then drill a separate hole at the top because that's just stupid. Hey Shep, do you like it? Do you like it, Shep? These are about 10 centimeters high. They're just gonna raise it off the floor and make it hopefully a bit less blocky because it's quite, although it's white and it kind of blends with the wall quite well. There's a lot of it, and I'm hoping by being able to see underneath of it just a little bit, it will help. The reason why I've not put them on yet is there's actually brackets, which means that where one unit ends and the other one begins, you'd normally have kind of like two side, like one on each side. But there's a special bracket that kind of bridges the gap between the units, so you only need one leg rather than two, and it looks nicer, a lot less cluttered. It looks nicer and a lot less cluttered. But I don't want to join all those units together just yet because I know I'm gonna have to take them out in a week or two when we get our carpet in, and I want that to be as easy as possible. So for now they're just going to be on the floor, and then I'll raise them up when we get the new carpet in, which is going to be a bit of a job. This has been a ball ache. It's taken forever to put these units together, but I'm done and I'm so chuffed. There's so much space. I'll show you what I haven't got in at the moment. Ow, my knees are really buggered my knees up yesterday. They cracked and went really bad. So at the moment I've got the Wi-Fi in here, and because the house is quite small, I still get pretty much full signal at the complete opposite side of the house, which is good. Are you coming to look as well, Shep? Yes you are, aren't you? Are you looking what I'm pointing at? Yes, I'm pointing at that. Okay, Shep, move. Good boy. Okay, so I've got amp that is not going to be plugged in until we have our new... Oh, hello, you come to say hello. Yes, hello. That's a really nice shot up your nose, Shep. So I've got the amp for the surround sound not plugged in until we get the carpet, because I don't want to trail too many wires to have to unplug them all. Xbox 3, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Wii U. None of them are plugged in. No, the only thing that's plugged in is the Wi-Fi box, the router, and the PlayStation, so we can play Blu-ray and 3D movies. Okay, Sheppy, move, mate. Go on. Good boy. Bottom there is the power supply and just an empty shelf. Currently the SkyQ box is on here, but that is not going to stay there forever. This is going to be hidden away because it's got a Bluetooth controller, which is brilliant, and in its place is going to be a speaker for the surround sound in my little drawer. Cables on one side and controllers and remotes in the other, so they're all nice and easy to get to. Here, just a shelf. Maybe I may adjust that depending on what I want to put in it, but at the moment, empty. And those are all empty. And this one's virtually empty. And this is nearly half empty. This is nearly half empty. And this is, well, nearly full. So we have loads and loads and loads of space to put stuff from other rooms that belong in here. I've got some old consoles that I'll probably put down the side, because down here you'll probably notice that we've got a little sort of love seat sofa type thing, and you can't actually get into the cupboards there. It's not really a problem, as long as the stuff that's in those cupboards I don't really need to get to. So there's going to be another power strip in one of the cupboards at the bottom, like the other one, that I can plug a couple of devices in just to spread the load between the sockets. So exciting! I'm really happy. I'm really happy, and I just can't wait to clear the stuff off that love seat, get the new carpet in. Sound like a broken record, no carpet. Anyway, I got a question for you guys. Of what you can see here, ignore this mess. Of what you can see here, what do you think? Do you think I should put the TV a bit higher up on the wall? Bear in mind that this unit is going to be a bit higher by about 10 centimetres, so kind of about there. So pretend it's a bit higher. Would you suggest I put that on the wall? What about covering the cables coming down? So the idea with having all the units on the wall white is they're not imposing. If they were darker, even if they're just slightly darker, like even a pale wood, it'd be so overbearing because it's such a small room. Really wanted a nice amount of storage that just didn't feel like it was just coming down on you. I think I've done a good job. I think it's worked. I originally designed my own unit from scratch, but the amount of effort in terms of building it was just going to be astronomical. It turns out that I can get a very similar design, because this is almost what I designed, and it came from IKEA, and it was probably about the same price. All in all, by the time you dealt with materials and maybe some extra tools to actually make the damn thing. But it took a lot more effort than I expected to put in. The wall mounted shelves seemed really easy. It was the TV unit more than anything. It was just a bit different to the rest of the units I've put up, so it meant it just took a bit longer to go through the instructions. It is nearly 5 o'clock. I've not done anything in terms of vlogging today. I'm also a day behind on editing my vlogs, and if I don't get started now, I'm going to miss the second 6 o'clock posting. So the plan, edit a vlog, get it uploaded hopefully by 6 o'clock. If it's a few minutes late, and then try editing today's. Not the one I've just recorded, but the one that should be going on today, and get it uploaded between 6 and when I go to bed, whenever. So you should be getting 2 vlogs today, or yesterday, depends on when you watch this video. That'll be a weight off my mind, and I can relax. But at the moment, although the living room's as good as done, I don't feel I can relax because I'd still have 2 videos to edit. I just edited my arse off, and I managed to get it uploaded with 2 minutes to spare. That's right. Okay, it's a day late, but it's 2 minutes to spare. I'm just waiting for Jen. I'm enjoying the room and she's not. Oh, the sun's come out. It's wet, but the sun's out and it's lovely. Nope, she's not there yet.
We are celebrating having a living room finished. It is looking absolutely beautiful, by the way. Chris finished it today while I was at work, and it's amazing. So we are celebrating. By having our tea in the living room. Because we can, and we don't have to lie in bed anymore. And guess what we have for tea? Dominoes. Oh, that looks so good. It's clearly all mine. It's on my knee. Where would you take my pizza?
Since I'm not going to have to move anything around in this room for another couple of weeks, because that's not until we can get the carpet in. Doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? We're not going to have to move anything around in this room for a couple of weeks, because we can't have the carpet until then. Is that better? It's late, forgive me. Anyway, so because of that, I figured I'd hook the hue lights back up, which is why I'm a bit orange right now. Up until now, they've just been regular light switch, and it's a bit of a pain having to turn them off manually. You go into bed and you're like, oh crap, I forgot to turn the landing light off or something. Not anymore, we've got it back, so we just press of a button on my watch, my phone, you name it, just gone, lights off. But it means that you can get some really nice ambience in here. And I will show you what I got going on at the moment. I just have a orangey sunsetty glow in the room, but to create a bit of a different ambiance, I can change the light around the TV. My camera's not liking this. That's really odd, because here there's like a bluey purpley colour, and because of here there's an orangey colour. It's blending here to be like a reddy pinky colour, It's really strange because it's barely noticeable in real life, but on the camera it's showing up really, really vivid. That's really odd. But I think something like that'd be nice. Yeah. Find being able to change the colour of the lights to be really, really good, helping you relax. It's just satisfying. Just satisfying, and because the room's white, you can really add a splash of colour, and it reflects that colour really, really well. Before, when it was all blue, it didn't matter what colour you put the lights on, because the blue of the walls just completely changed it. You know, so unless you put the lights on blue, you never really got a true colour. Anyway, enough of that. It's getting quite late. Tomorrow we've got someone around to fix the fascia boards, soffits and guttering around the house. It's a 2-day job. So I don't know what I'm going to get done the next couple of days, because I don't think I can leave the house while they're here. So I'm going to be stuck. And on top of that, presumably all the banging and stuff is going to make it very difficult to do work and concentrate and whatever. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably just end up losing 2 days of my time just hanging around and waiting, which is a bit of a shame, because I'd like to crack on getting stuff done. If in the first couple of hours it turns out they're not disrupting me, maybe a bit of banging or whatever, but if they're not asking questions, coming in, all that sort of stuff, and it allows me to get on with doing something, I think I might start tidying the study, clearing the study, and getting that ready, because that's going to be the next room. Going to do the floor. Going to put some hard floor in there. Going to repaint the walls, take the wallpaper off one of the walls. Going to just redo that. Similar themes in here, but in another room. I'm going to stop chatting. I really am tired. I'm going to go to bed. So good night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow, and we'll see what these guys get up to on our roof. The video that would go live today, you're going to end up having late, I think, because I've got so much to do in the living room. And there's a press conference today, I'm sure it's today about 6 o'clock,